Hey guys, Two Ton Streamer here, and today we're going to be building inside of this cave, which is right around the corner from where we're at. Um, the direction I'm looking at now, the roof literally like right up there, is where we built our house at so far. This empties out into the area where we're at, as well as down here it leads out to the other side. Here, I'll show you. Alright, so as you can see, that's one side of it there. That's the other side where we live at. And so this little area, it's too good not to build something here. But the very first thing I think we need to work on is a way to get in and out of the water pretty easily, because I'm not sure if I get in how easy it'll be to get back up. So this is just a real simple thing here we can build to start off with. I've got some stuff made already, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Let's go ahead and just throw a foundation down, and I'll put it right here on the corner. That way there to also help us get up on this step a little easier. And I like to overhang off the edge a little bit, just because I really don't know what's down there. I have not swam in this area at all. So let's throw that there real quick. See how it hangs off a little bit? That should help us overcome anything that, anything we can't really see below the water there. Alright, and then I also have some ramps. Now keep in mind I am a huge fan of the steps, and I maybe should use those instead, but I didn't make any, so let's go ahead and just use ramps for now. And I go in the first person mode for this, and that right there should make it to where we can build, to where we're able to get in and out pretty easily. I don't like the way that looks, so let me just throw another foundation there, there we go. Oh, still can't get up here, right? Alright, so we have that. Now, there's a little stretch right out there. I like that little space. I don't know what we could do with that. Maybe that's a good place to pull a boat up next to unload things if there's pearls or whatnot in the area, or oil. So that may be something we build out there, maybe just a platform or something. So let's go ahead and get started on something over here though. This right here it's a nice edge, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna build something here. So let me throw some foundations down and I want to point them towards that little island stretch out there. Like I said, I like to build up close to the edge. That may be a little too close. Let's see. It'd be nice if we can see. I like that. Okay, so let's see if we can build. Yep, we sure can. Can I build this one too? Yeah. Alright. Alright, so we got 6 here. I have 2 more. And then we'll just put something else there. I don't know what I'll put here, but for right now, I've got a nice start. Now, what I'm thinking about doing is possibly making a bridge or a dock that would go out from here to out there, but I have no idea how deep it is. So I should probably look at that first. So let's take a swim. Let's see what we got down here. Alright. I have leveled a couple times gathering stuff, so I put it into oxygen just because I knew I would be doing this, and I don't have the scuba gear set yet, or I haven't really been cooking either, so I don't have the chowder. But this is a nice little area here. Alright, so here is that area. That's our entrance there. This is pretty deep right in here. This could possibly house a Moza maybe? So we can check that out. Definitely a Plessy. So this might be a nice little area to build something to keep dinosaurs in. It's probably good. Let's see how it is down there. Maybe we could put a gate at the end or each entrance. Again, I'm trying to hoard this whole area, so I guess this could end up being is that a cave down here? Let's see. Ooh, do I want to go into this and chant something? Oh, look at this. This is pretty nice. It goes down pretty deep here. Wow. Definitely going to be exploring this later. Had no idea that was there. And that's what I love about this map, because they've purposely put things in for you to explore, and even some places you could possibly build really nicely. I've heard people have had trouble building inside of caves, and even though this is a cave, to me it doesn't quite feel like the other caves. I could be wrong here. My Pteranodon could come up missing, as I've heard some of the other caves. People's animals have come up missing. This is a low-level Pteranodon. I hate to say that, he's not as important, or, but I really wouldn't miss him if something happened. Sorry, buddy. Alright, so we could definitely build a dock from here to there. Again, this is going to be similar to our bridge design that we worked on earlier. So let me go ahead and throw the things I want in the correct place. Alright. Remember, 2 out. Once you go 2 out, you have to go down and do pillars. There's a trick to doing this where you don't have to get in the water, but I only recommend this if you're going to be going 2 or 3 wide out. And I don't plan on going 2 or 3 wide out. But what you can do is you could place another one right here, and then you can stand on that one, and then you're at an angle to where you can actually put, oh, I can do it from here. There you go. But you can do that without getting in the water, which is helpful if you're in a place like a swamp, where you really don't want to get in that nasty water, or a place where there might be piranhas. Alright. We don't seem to have anything here, though, so we can jump in and see how deep this thing goes. Alright, so this first foundation, there we go. Looked like it was going to go a little deeper down. So I guess now that we have this going, we're going to have to get something that can go underwater. So we'll be needing to tame something. Alright, so I need to go grab some more pillars before we go on. But this is going to be really quick and easy to get to. I think this is probably one of the ultimate water bases you could have, as far as like storing your water dinos. It's too bad you can't use a trough on water dinosaurs, because you could put one right there in the center and keep everything around in the water. It'd be really nice. Alright, so let's get up here. Let's grab some stuff out of here. I'm gonna grab a bunch more. I don't have any of those. How's my weight looking? Not bad. I've got almost 300 weight now. I don't think we're gonna need too many more ceilings. It's the pillars we're gonna need more of. Alright, so let's jump back in. Let's see if we can finish this up. Alright. I'm assuming if you are on a PvP or a PvE server that you're not really looking to put too much in your melee. And so it frees you up to do things like oxygen if you wanted to put more in oxygen. If you know you're going to be in a water area and there's a possibility you could run out. I've still never put it into crafting speed. Some people might. I just, I haven't been in that much of a hurry for crafting stuff to where it's been important. But I guess it is something it could be. Alright, so we're getting there. It's kind of higher than where we're at now. I'm not sure I like that. So let me show you a trick to make this line up right the way what I want to do. So I'm going to go down as low as I can to the bottom, just because of looks. The water's kind of dark here, so you're not going to really see it as much. And what I do, and the reason I do this, is so that I can put, I want to put a ramp down. But I should have done this a little different. I want to put a ramp down, but I want it to line up. This is okay. Let's go ahead and destroy this one. I should have did it from there. Yeah, let me do it this way. Didn't quite. Nah, that's not gonna work either. Shoot. I don't like that. It's not gonna work. Let's see. There we go, lag. Alright. It's not gonna work. Okay, what I want to do is I want to put that here, but then you need to know exactly where the platform is going to go. It's hard to line up if you don't. And I don't like what I did here. So I'm going to demolish this stuff. Be careful of your weight when you're swimming too. Alright. Come on, I should go back up. It's a really steep thing here. What I would do I may do this and then destroy it. Okay, I don't like this one here either. Everything isn't perfect sometimes. And now I'm encumbered. Let's go ahead and craft it. Where are you at? Let's just craft 2 more of those. That's the quickest way to get your weight back down. To craft something that uses a lot of materials. Okay. So, I want to make the platform match up with that. How are we going to do that? Okay. So, what we're going to do is you start from there. And that means I'm going to have to tear this down real quick. Okay. Alright, so anyway. This is what you do. Alright, so you're like, oh, that doesn't look right. Okay. But now since I've done it that way, and I really would have rather it be 1 level down, but it's just not working right with the water level and, you know, where we started at. But regardless, you get this part going. So you build this first. Now you're able to take your ramp and put it there, and it'll actually collide through there. It's not the best looking because I don't like how high we had to go up on that. And I may end up redoing this. But that's how you get it to line up. You build ahead a little bit in order to get your ramps to line up right. And then you can go back in and take care of this. Since we have the pillar there, we can take this out. See? And that's how that goes. But that's not really attractive looking right there. And you know what we may do is to make this look better is actually create... Do I have the materials on me to do it now? Yes, I do. Stone stairs. Let's put those instead. Alright, so I'm going to go start from the other side. Well, we don't have any more of those here. Yeah, I'm going to go grab some more ceilings. You know, functionality, it works the way it is. How it looks, that's up to you. Alright, so let's throw a few more of these in here. I probably don't need that many. I'm going to use these. Alright. Alright, so as you can see, that's what we got started so far. It's not too bad, but like I said, this ramp issue here, I'm not really fond of the way this looks. Alright. So now let's try to get that. It usually works. There we go. It was right there. Alright. Now, I think that looks a lot better. Can't go out. Jump down. There we go. Okay. I would like another one of those stairs there. So let me cheat here, since I don't have stone right here with me. And I happen to have too many roofs. So let's go ahead and I did that just so I could create the stairs. And it's getting dark in here. So we're definitely going to need a torch or something here. Alright. Look at there. Matched up pretty good. Alright, so now we have this nice little area. Now keep in mind, I could have made this look even better by building under the water. So we didn't have these pillars that you see straight through, and that's something we may even want to think about doing, just to allow animals free reign to be able to swim underneath that. And that's, you know, it's definitely a good idea. Alright, welcome back. Alright, so what I did was during the night here, I went ahead and got rid of our pillars. As you can see below, I built underneath the water, so that way there we can have our boats go underneath. Or animals. It's not very high, and a big boat may have trouble, especially if you have a dinosaur on there. But you should still be able to get up underneath there. And you can definitely go around. I'm going to leave... well, let's take a look. I also made this whole entire area one big platform, and everything was able to be covered except for this tiny little spot right here. So, depending on what we do with this area, whether we leave it flat or we actually build some walls around it or whatever we're going to do, this could maybe work to our benefit, or you know, we could put something here, such as some storage chests or something. I had an idea here about kind of going up kind of high right here. I'm making like a another way to get over. Or maybe I can just make a dock. I'm not really sure yet what I want to do with this area. It does, let's see, I think it goes kind of deep. Yeah, it definitely goes a little deeper here, so it's going to take quite a few more things to go, but it's just so flat through here. I feel like maybe we could build up and maybe build something along over here to stand on, maybe. But if we do build something like a bridge that goes over it, it really needs to be high enough for boats. So maybe we should go grab our boat real quick and bring it back so we can try to use that to see as for scale if it's a good idea or not. Because I don't think, there's not too many boats that are much higher than what I have. There could be, there probably are some. And I guess maybe we can put a sign up that says low overhang or something. You need to go around, you know, or go through at your own risk type things. I don't, you know, you could always glitch through maybe or something, or, you know, or crash altogether. And I definitely don't want to have a buildup of boats in here. But we could possibly make this go up really high, like almost as close to the roof, and that may be high enough. So I tell you what, let's jump out here. One more thing I want to point out before I go get my boat is that to build this area right here, I wanted what I built over here and what I built over here to match up. And what I mean by match up is I wanted it kind of to be, you know, in square with each other. And if you look at this angle, you can see that it's not quite square, but it's enough to where it matches up. So let's say I wanted to build walls right here and maybe put a doorway right there. It would pretty much match up. I could build walls up down there, up and over this, and make this run into it with a door here on the bridge to keep people from in or out if I wanted to. And it all kind of matches up. And the way I did this was I just stood here on the edge, I changed my view like this, and I placed the foundation, you know, as close as I could. So let me show you an example like right here. Okay, so this won't work. Let me go grab one real quick, just to show. And it's just that very first one. Ah, that was bad. It's just that very first one that you place that makes a difference. You know, once you place the first foundation, they're all going to snap into place. It's just getting that first one to line up exactly as you want it to, and I wanted it to be to line up as close as I could to what we had there. Okay, I only need one for this example. All right. So coming over here. I kind of like that this cave is kind of unassuming. Like, we have our cute little house up top, and then here we have this cave underneath, and you could really make this, you know, your diabolical hideout or wherever your things are. Right now we have something there to place it, but that's basically what I did. I stood here, and I did it from the third person point of view, and the reason I did that is because I wanted to be able to line it up, and it was right here that I did this. I wanted it to line up with the edge of the dock here. So that's all I did. I just wanted to match it up. And as you can see, look at the green outline along the bottom there, and it's kind of like it's in line with the actual dock here. It's just a little bit off, but it's not really enough to where it's going to matter. And you know, for you perfectionists out there, you could definitely line that up a little better. But once I placed that one down next to it, I was able to build all of this all the way around, and made it, you know, really match up good. So I think it looks pretty good, and I think having our strip over there match up with this over here is going to make everything kind of look better than what it would. You know, instead of just guessing, you know, I placed these steps here. I could have just come over here and just placed a foundation just anyway, you know, anywhere, and but I actually took a little bit more time to try to line it up. All right, so let's go get our boat. I like how this is dug out like a canal type thing. It's really nice. Okay. This almost makes me want to go out there and tame a Mosa, just, you know, to do this, just to have a place for it. Looks like you can get up here. That's a nice little spot here. And there is a Stegosaurus that's been stuck there for a couple of days now. Alright. walking up to the area where our boat is. I will say that our trees are missing up top because there was an issue. They're still trying to work on Valhalla, and it was causing a couple of things to not really play right, a couple of the mods. So we're still waiting on a fix for that. Small Dragons was here for a few days, and then it wasn't. And the plants mod had to be removed as well. I'm hoping it's temporary because I miss my palm trees. Alright, so let's get up here. Alright, there's our boat. I just want to show over here real quick. I did place some walls up on what we were working on last time. That's really all I did. But that looks really nice, you know, especially from a distance right here. It has, you know, a really nice look to it. So our whole troll bridge thing we're going with here is really starting to come together. And I think if we limit what goes on over here on this other side of this cave, you know, we could really have some fun with this. Alright. So, let's go into the cave. Alright. And you know what? Our boat is pretty tall. I mean, it almost doesn't even fit in the cave, really. So this is... oh, it's really close. And it clips through right there. Okay. So I don't know if we can actually go... yeah, we can't really make a bridge that would go taller than that. So... might not be the best place to actually dock boats. I'm wondering now how a Moza would fit in here. It looks like it may be as big as the cave. Alright. Well, I mean, look at my boat. It's long enough to where it almost covers that whole area there. It's kind of cool. Kind of not cool. I don't know if my boat's too big or the area's just too small. So what should we do with this area? I think it's still a good area. I think maybe this boat, we may park this one out there, and this will just be our taming boat, and then we'll make another raft for gathering things, maybe with some more chests on it or something, and one that's not so tall. That way that raft could easily fit in and out of there, whereas this one's meant more for carrying dinos or taming. You know, I definitely want to take this to the desert island and use it to tame, because there's some really good stuff there. You have your Gigantos there, you have good T-Rexes there. It's probably also where we'll be able to get a good Argent. And so getting there and using this boat to do that will be a good thing. And we have a bed on there as well. So that should be really nice. I think we can destroy this now. Safe to say we have this pretty much covered here. And we could always use the stone. Alright, well, until I can really figure out what I want to do with that little space, I guess that's going to be it for right now. I'm going to need to collect some more things, gather our thoughts, and figure this out. But anyway, until next time, I'm 2Ton Streamer. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you next time.